we're talking about business plan. How important is it to make good plans in Uganda? If you need your business to succeed, you have to have a plan. Now that your prototype has helped you to figure out how much time and money it will take you to create your product or service, use that information to help you create your business plan.
What is the purpose of a business plan? A business plan is an outline of your business. Anyone who reads your business plan should have a good understanding of your business because the business plan explains the following things: what your business is about, how you are going to run your business, and your business plan does not have to be as detailed as business plans that are seeking to get funding for their business. Why would you even want a business plan? Well, a business plan helps people make business decisions. If your circumstances in your business change, then what you want to do is change your business plan to reflect those changes. For example, if you get new competition, then you're going to change your business plan to explain how you're going to deal with your new competition. When you are ready to grow your business plan can also be used to go to banks to get loans. Creating a business plan does not have to be complicated. For some businesses, the business plan can only be a few pages, which is what you will write. In this clip, a company wrote only one page, and people believed in the idea, and the company was started. So take a look at this clip.
They needed financing, and they called me to see whether I'd be interested. They came to me with no business plan other than what they verbally said they wanted to do.
Arthur said he needed something to talk to potential investors with.
Just to give people something.
We wrote a business plan. It was one page.
Double-spaced, and that was it.
It just says we were going to make things out of silicon and some interesting electronic devices.
Oh, I said in general terms they were going to make memories.
And it has lots of typos, and I think Bob typed it himself. It's not a very profound document, but it's really kind of cute.
I said, how much money do you need? And they said $2.5 million. And I said, okay. What percentage of the company do you think you'd be happy giving up for $2.5 million? And they thought and said, well, how about half? And I said, that's fine.
Information that should be included in your business plan. In your business plan, you should explain what your business does, how you will deliver your products or services, who your customers are and how you will find them, how much money you will spend each month for your business, and how much you would charge for your product or services, and how much profit you expect to make. Now we're going to talk about the different sections of a business plan. The first section we're going to talk about is the overview section. So the overview section should be 2 to 3 paragraphs long. It's going to describe what you plan to sell and how, and what your business, when your business is going to open, but you don't want to include too much details in this overview section. So I'm going to give you a couple of examples of sentences that you can put within your business plan. These are just examples. You're going to tailor them to fit your particular business idea. So the first thing you're going to talk about in this overview section is what is being sold. So here's an example of a sentence that will address what is being sold. So Lucy's Cupcakes is a cupcake stand that specializes in selling the very best tasting cupcakes to people in the neighborhood. All right, so that's what's being sold. How and where it is sold. Lucy's Cupcakes sells homemade cupcakes to pedestrians and drivers. Pedestrians are people who are walking, and drivers at a stand located at the corner of Maple and 4th Street. So I said how it's going to be sold. It's going to be sold at a stand, and where it's going to be sold, I just came up with the location of the Maple and 4th Street, and to whom it's going to be the people who are walking or driving by. Now, what you do not want to include in this section is the level of detail that describes how you're going to make the cupcakes, what the stand is going to look like. Don't include information like that in this section. The next section of your business plan is going to be the market section. And in the market section of the business plan, you're going to talk about a couple of things. Who your customers are, such as their age, location, and interests, why people want to buy your product or services, where you're going to find your customers, and how you're going to determine the price of your products. So a couple of examples of sentences that you can tailor to fit your business plan is here. So if you want to talk about who the customer is, such as the age, you could say, well, I'm interested in kids age 8 to 12 will be most likely interested in my product, or you could just say high school students or even adults. So that's how you can describe the age of your customer. In regard to talking about the location of where you're going to find your customers, if we go with the idea of you having a car wash business, you may decide that you want to advertise and set up a shop near the market, because a lot of people go to the market. So you would say for your car washing business that you want to reach your customers near the market, and so you're going to be putting up flyers in the market. In regard to the customer's interests and hobbies, and let's stay with the car washing business idea, you will want to know if there are enough people with cars who are going to the market. In addition to that, you want to know, do people care enough about how their cars look to even want their cars to be washed? So is there an interest in the look of their car? And then, do people have enough money to pay for their cars being washed? And so you're going to include that type of information in the market section of the business plan. Within the market section of the business plan, you also have to talk about why people want to buy your product or services. So you could talk about your competition, and if we go with the dog walking business idea, you have two competitors. You have the owner of the dog and you have other dog walkers. So examples of sentences that you can include, or information to include in this section, would be what advantages there is to an owner hiring you to walk the dog over the owner walking the dog him or herself. So, for example, some advantages to you doing it rather than the owner is that you can become a needed friend to the dog. You can also pick up the dog poop, which the owner may not enjoy doing. So that's advantages to you walking the dog over the owner walking the dog. The other advantages that you may have over other dog walkers, your other competitors, is that your price may be lower than other dog walkers, or you can be counted on as a more dependable person than your competitor. The next section to include in your business plan is the marketing section. In the marketing section, you want to talk about where your potential customers are getting their products or services that you would like to offer them, and how you're going to advertise your business to these people. Some examples of sentences that you could use would be, do your customers have access to similar products and services that you want to provide? If so, are they getting their products at the local market, from friends or neighbors? And in regard to advertising your business, you want to explain how your business is going to be better than other similar businesses, such as your prices are going to be lower, your materials are better, you're going to treat customers more fairly, you're going to be located in a more convenient place, or your customers can customize your products, their products, or the services that they are going to receive from you in some way. If you have a product, maybe you can put customers' names on their products just to make it special or unique. In your marketing section of the business plan, you're going to be talking about advertisement. And in the advertisement, you're going to be talking about how you're going to advertise and what information you are going to include in your advertisement. So in regard to how you are going to advertise, you can talk about putting posters up in buildings, handing out flyers to people who walk by you, or you can put flyers in different people's doors or on people's cars. You can also create signs that you have people hold up on street corners to get people's attention, or you can create a website about your business. So as you talk about what information to include in your advertisement, you want to make sure to tell people what your business is about, what you're selling, how people can reach you, such as your email address, phone number, where you're located in the market, the hours you're going to be open, and where your shop is going to be physically located. And you want to explain how your business is better than your competitor's business. The next section of the business plan is going to be the processes section. So in this section of the business plan, you're going to explain how you will carry out your business. So here are some examples of sentences that you can include. So you want to talk about what you will need to run your business. So you want to talk about what materials you will need to create your product or services and what steps you have to take to create your product. And so you just finished the prototyping section of the class, so you know this information. So how to write this section. So let's pretend that a customer said to you that they wanted to buy one of your products. So what will happen next if you were talking to a pretend customers? So what did you do to make that product available to that customer? What materials did you buy and where did you buy them? Who helped you make that product or carry out those services? Did you have 1 or 2 employees? How long does it take you to make the product? What cost do you have for buying the materials? So, what are your one-time expenses? So, did you have to buy equipment like a mower, a lawnmower if you were mowing lawns? That's a one-time expense. And what are your repeat expenses, things that you have to continuously buy, such as materials that you have to buy on a regular basis to maybe make a product? Let's review the sections of the business plan. You are going to have 4 sections in your business plan. The overview section, which is what you plan to sell and how. The market section, who will buy your product or services and for how much. The marketing section, which is how you get people to buy your product or services. And lastly, the processes section, which is how you will make and pay for things in your business. So after you have written your short business plan, have someone you trust read it and have them tell you what they think about the business plan, such as, did they understand the business plan? And did some things seem like it was missing, or were there sections that just did not make sense? And so take that feedback and then revise your business plan. YIE Club Teenies, Professor G is coming at you, hoping that you enjoyed the information and the knowledge that I just dropped in this video for you. However, if you have any questions, don't hesitate. Email me. Let me know what you need, and I'll try to go out and find someone who can answer your questions on camera. Also, email me if you would like to be notified when we're going to start our own website that's going to have a forum where you can drop your questions, keep us updated, and find out what else is going on with the club. So, do your homework, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the very next video. But pace yourself, because we have many videos to go. Alright, see you later, YIE Club Teenies. Love you.